Oscar, you recently donated $1 million to White Memorial Hospital in East Los Angeles, which is going to expand their ability to provide chemotherapy for breast cancer patients. Why this community? Why this hospital to continuously donate?
To continue my memories, my mother's memory alive. Look, when I was training for the Olympic Games, I was 16, 17 years old. My mom passed away from breast cancer, but her last words were always, whatever you make, as much as you make, you have to give back. And so the fact that the White Memorial Hospital took care of her, she had stage 4 cancer, so there was a point of no return for her. But the fact that the doctors took care of her, the nurses were just amazing to her. I'll never forget that. And now it's the fact that I can do this for my community means a lot to me and means a lot to them. And so I just want to create awareness and make sure that people understand that it affects everyone. I mean, everyone in the world is affected by cancer, whether you have a relative, whether you have cancer, whatever it is, you're affected by it. So might as well create this attention towards the cause, and the cause is to hopefully save as much lives as possible.
And you mentioned your community. White Memorial Hospital services 90% Hispanics. Why is it important to not only spread awareness to the Latino community about cancer, but to give them access to resources and even resources for families who are watching a loved one suffer through this disease?
Sure. I mean, that day when I donated the $1 million, I went in there just to go visit some patients, not feeling that I was going to donate the money, but it's a cute story. I get there. 2 ladies have stage 4 cancer, and they come running to me and they start crying and they tell me, thank you. And so in that moment, I thought to myself, you know what, I have to do more. It's people like that, people that have hope, that keep fighting, that do something about it. So these types of stories are gonna help others to feel hope, to feel strength, to go out there and get checked out. Don't be afraid. That's the number one cause of women, of men, of not beating this dreaded disease, is that they're afraid. They're afraid to find out. They're afraid to go and get checked out. So it's all about awareness, and that's what I'm trying to do here. And so when I went to the hospital, these people just touched me. I mean, it was incredible. And so I said, you know what? Let me donate some more money. Let me create more awareness. And hopefully what's going to happen is all my other friends, celebrities, business people all over the world are now matching it, are now donating. So it's a trickle effect. So now that we're in October, Cancer Awareness Month, let's do as much as possible throughout the whole year, not just October, but just to create awareness and to make sure that communities like East LA have a chance to save lives.
And that's amazing how you just walked in and felt the need to just give more and continue to give back. Now, when doing that, you mentioned it's a trickle effect. So is this a call to action for everyone to help back and to not do it planned? You went in, you had a feeling, and you help people, and to have other people just make sure that they check on their bodies and their health?
Look, I've actually stayed quiet for 22 years. I've had my foundation, and we've donated millions and millions and millions of dollars. We've opened up wings, centers, hospitals. I think I'm gonna now raise my voice and be very vocal about this. I've always been very quiet about my message because people say, well, oh, you're showing off, you're giving money, this and that. No, I think by creating awareness, by making people aware that people are dying. People are dying because they don't know what to do. They don't. Maybe some person heard me say, go get checked out, or they heard my story, and it saved a life. Who knows? But if we can raise our voices, if we can come together and just scream it to everyone, and make a difference, that's what it's all about. So I'm gonna be very vocal now. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna say, you know what? Let's do this together. And there's communities like East LA that have no resources. There's women, there's men that have no idea how to go into a hospital or talk to a doctor. And what happens? The cancer progresses, turns into stage 4, and then there's tragedy. So We want to catch it at an early stage. We want to catch it before you even have cancer. Go in there, get checked out, and save your life.
It's so important to use your platform. Oscar, thank you so much for your time. We're going to send things back.